Big news today. I'm sure you noticed when you watched this video, there were ads at the beginning. My YouTube channel just got monetized. We're going to go over what happened and what monetization is coming up next. Hi everybody. My name is Dee Burks and this is Retirement Rescue, where we talk about how to make money, save money, and create a retirement from nothing. Well, one of the reasons people create YouTube channels is to have an additional stream of income. You can make money from YouTube. The way most people make money from YouTube is through the ads that YouTube places on your channel. But in order to get to that point, there are certain milestones that YouTube requires your channel to achieve. Those milestones are: you have to have 1,000 subscribers at least. You have to have at least 4,000 watch hours. And you have to have both of those within a 12-month time frame. Now, for small YouTubers like me, those can seem like huge goals. And honestly, in the world of YouTube, it's quite the milestone to get there. Only 1 in 10 YouTube channels ever get monetized. So just getting to that first jumping off level to be invited into the club to make money is a big deal. Now on my channel, it happened in a really interesting way. I went from 250 subscribers to monetized in only 6 days. Now, I set up my YouTube channel October the 1st of 2019, but I didn't upload anything until the next February. And the reason being, I didn't have any skills to do a YouTube channel. I had never done video, I hadn't filmed anything, I knew nothing about lighting, nothing about sound. I had no idea how to edit a video, even once you did record it. So I had to learn all of those skills, and it's not a small thing. However, I did it. And if I can do it, I mean, I'm over 50. I haven't been in school in years. If I can learn it, you can too. Every single thing I learned from other creators who posted videos on YouTube showing you how to do it. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to post a series of videos showing you exactly how I did it. So don't be concerned if you have no skill set, no social media. I still don't have social media really. None of the things that you think you might need. You can learn everything and still be successful. But let's go back and talk about what exactly happened on my channel. February the 19th, I uploaded my very first video, and it's this one. So I had 0 subscribers. It was like, I did that video just to kind of be the line in the sand. This is the starting point. And it was a struggle getting those first videos up because I was learning everything from scratch. It was really a struggle at first, but eventually I kind of got the hang of it. One of the best pieces of advice I got was do 50 videos that are quality videos and put them up as quickly as you can. Now, when I say quality, I mean they're functional and they have great content. Not they're super special or cinematic or perfect. If you wait for perfect, it'll never happen. So I got those videos up. Now, one of the things I want to talk about, because it really affected me, and it does a lot of YouTubers, is how difficult it is to keep going when no one's watching. As you can see here, in the first several months of my YouTube channel, I would get 2 views or 10 views or no views. And this is at a time I had 50 videos up. Now, there was a little spike in July, and I'm going to come back and talk about that one later. But there was a little spike in July, but it really didn't help me much. Most of my views were non-existent, really. No one was really liking the channel. No one was commenting on the channel. And a lot of YouTube creators have that experience. They think, gosh, it's crickets. You know, you're doing all this work, and it's a ton of work, and no one's watching. I would say keep going. The whole time you think no one's watching, there are people watching. YouTube is gathering data on your channel. They are figuring out who your most likely subscriber is. They're testing different things. That's the spike in July. They're testing different videos. They're looking at different things. And this is all through their algorithm. This is not someone sitting in a cubicle saying, hey, I'm going to test Dee's little YouTube channel. No, it's all artificial intelligence, and it's gathering data on who your most likely subscribers are. Well, it took me until after October 1st, months, this is almost 8 months in, to get 100 subscribers. It took me forever. And at that time I was like, oh my gosh, I mean, I was excited, but it took me 8 months. But still I kept going. And on October the 15th through about November the 15th, there was a rise in the number of views. And that happens across YouTube in the fourth quarter. There are a lot more people watching, there are things going on, and almost every channel experiences that little rise. Well, again, it gave YouTube time to collect more data on who my most likely subscriber is. And I had a couple of videos, my decluttering video and my retirement community video, that were getting quite a number of views, and people were starting to subscribe. But then after November the 15th, it took a little dive again. And I'm going to tell you, it is so hard when you have this kind of whipsaw and the numbers are so small and you're just hanging on every little number. It's disheartening. And December the 8th, I posted a video about not second guessing yourself as a small YouTuber. And the reason I posted that video was giving myself a pep talk. I mean, in that first couple of weeks in December, my views went all the way back down to, I think I had like 17 views on December the 11th. And it was just so disheartening. And I was giving myself a little pep talk. But I was doing things right. And I thought I was doing things right. So I kept going. At the end of December, actually January the 1st, I finally hit 200 subscribers. And I had watched a lot of big YouTubers, and they talked about how that first year they only had 200 or 300 subscribers. And these are people who now have almost 1 million subscribers. So I thought, okay, I'm right in the pack, because this was 10 months in. And I thought, okay, I'm 10 months in. I've got a couple hundred subscribers. Things are kind of starting to build. Okay, we're good. And I was kind of re-energized. I didn't change anything I was doing. I just kept doing what I felt like I needed to do, which was upload good videos, do the best I could, search out really good content, and provide that to my audience, which was very small. But then came January. January, I ended up getting 49 subscribers. The biggest month I ever had. I was ecstatic. Now, when I gained those subscribers at the end of January, I had about 1,000 watch hours and 250 subscribers. That's about a quarter of the way. I was a quarter of the way to getting monetized, which still seems like a very, very distant goal. But it's not, because all this time, YouTube had been accumulating data on my most likely subscribers. Well, once they had accumulated enough data, and you'll never know when that is, YouTube decided to start pushing my two most popular videos, the declutter video and the retirement community video, out to those people that matched who my most likely subscribers were. And this is what happened. It went from 90 some views a day the first few months in February to February the 4th, 640 views a day, then 1,200, then 24. It was just a few days. My best day that week was 15,900 views. And realize before February the 1st, the most views I'd had over my entire channel, the cumulative total of views, was 11,000. And here I was a few days into February, and my one day total view was 15,900. It was just surreal. And the channel took off. I went from 250 subs on Thursday all the way up to the next Tuesday hitting my 1,000. I hit my 4,000 watch hours the next day on Wednesday. It takes about 24 hours for those watch hours to actually be compiled and added to your total. And once it was, I was able to apply for monetization. And this is what that screen looks like. YouTube has changed a lot in the last year. They change a lot all the time. So if you've watched videos similar to this before, the screens may have looked different, and they were different. But this is what they look like this month in 2021, is when you look at your monetization tab, you're not able to do anything there until you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Once you hit those levels, the button that says apply for the YouTube Partner Program, which is what you apply to be monetized, it goes live and appears. That happened on Friday, February the 12th. So I immediately applied, and when you click on apply, you see 3 different steps. Step number 1 is to read the terms and conditions, and they're pretty extensive. You need to read all the terms and conditions and then click agree. Once you do that, it will take you to the second step, which is setting up a Google AdSense account. The only function it serves with YouTube is that it acts as a money vehicle. It is how you get paid. YouTube does not pay you directly. They put the money into an AdSense account, and AdSense pays you. So you set up an AdSense account. Now, you may have seen videos that talked about setting that up in advance and doing that in advance. That is absolutely not necessary. It doesn't delay you in any way. They are so well integrated now. I clicked on Google AdSense. I set up my information. I was approved for my Google AdSense account hours later, by early Friday afternoon. I was approved. Once you're approved, Google AdSense will automatically notify YouTube, and they automatically put your channel in the queue for them to review and approve for the partner program. Now here again, if you've watched videos over the past few years of people getting monetized, they have talked about how this took a very long time, sometimes months or whatever. It doesn't anymore, but it's really dependent on how big a volume they have of people in front of you for the partner program when your request goes in. It says on the screen, and this is the disclaimer, on the screen, it can take up to 4 weeks. Mine didn't. All I can tell you is mine went in on Friday afternoon. Early Monday morning, I got the email that I was approved for the partner program, and I could put ads on my video to start making money. YouTube is choosing what ads go on your channel. All you choose is where they're placed. That's all you do. YouTube does everything else. They determine which ads go there, what the rate of pay for those ads are. They determine everything else. They handle everything else. All you do is choose if you want ads at the beginning, if you want ads at the end. You have to have videos that are at least 8 minutes long now to put ads in the middle, mid-roll ads. As early as last year, you had to have videos that were 10 minutes long to put mid-rolls. Now it's 8 minutes. YouTube is always updating their information and always changing things, so you really have to stay on top of that. But now any video that's 8 minutes long can have a mid-roll ad. But you choose which ads you want and where they are. And then your meter starts running. On the very first day that I had ads on my channel, and it was a partial day, was February the 15th, that Monday. And I made $20, a little over $20. The next day I made $31, and you can see how it goes from there. Now let's talk a little bit about how you get that money. YouTube calculates your earnings on a monthly basis. So they start at the first of the month, the first day of the month, through the last day of the month. This being February, it's a short month. March will be a longer month because there's 31 days. But it calculates each month separately, even if it's a partial month like mine will be this month. They calculate it separately. At the end of the month, it takes them anywhere from 8 to 12 days-ish to determine and verify everything, be sure it's the right amount, That's why it says estimated revenue, because it could vary a few dollars. It doesn't vary much usually, but they have to verify everything. Once it's verified, the money for that month will go over to AdSense. It goes over to your AdSense account. And that usually happens around the 15th of the month, give or take a day. Once it's in your AdSense account, then you can have that money transferred to your bank. Now, when you originally applied for the partner program, they would have sent you an email like this that said, hey, we're sending you a PIN mailer to verify your address. That PIN mailer comes in the mail to you usually within 2 to 4 weeks. This is mine. It looks like this. Has Google AdSense on it. Mine came in the mail after 10 days, so it varies a little bit. You have to wait the full 4 weeks, and if you don't get it, you can request another one. Now, when I set it up, there wasn't a place for me to put in payment information yet, and I thought maybe I messed it up. Did I not click a button? Did I not? But that's not how it works. Google AdSense does not request or allow you to set up banking information until you have at least $100 in your AdSense account. Not $100 in YouTube. $100 in your AdSense account. That is because they have a $100 minimum every month that you have to meet before they will pay that money out. This is not a YouTube requirement. It is an AdSense requirement. You have to meet that $100. So if you have a month where you earn like $90, that money will go to AdSense, but it won't pay out until you have $100. So it will just roll to the next month and accumulate. You don't lose that money. It accumulates, and then when it's over $100, it pays out. Now, once they allow you to set up your banking information, it's just like any other online payment. They'll verify, send a few cents over to your bank account. You go back in and put in that amount, and then you're good to go. And it will pay out automatically, electronically every month to your bank account. I'm going to be sharing my analytics and talking a little bit more in depth about the various areas of how you make money and how you get paid and how everything works in future videos. But I wanted to share this with everybody. I'm very grateful for your support, very grateful for my subscribers. Thank y'all so much. It wouldn't have happened without you. So if you've enjoyed this video, please click subscribe, and I'll see you next time.